And it seems every day brings new twists and turns in this trial. Earlier, I spoke to Cheng Li from the Brookings Institution and asked him if any part of this trial so far has surprised him.
Well, certainly Bo Xilai was a rising star in the Chinese leadership 18 months ago, and also that the whole story was full of dramas that involved defection, deception, sex, and murder, and corruption, and certainly it's fascinating. And to a certain extent, Bo Xilai has been a media-savvy person, even at the court. He tried to present him in a very charming way or charismatic way. And he was, particularly in the first day, he was clear, focused, articulate. Although in the second day, he became inconsistent and also sometimes not really focused.
Dr. Li, here in the United States back in the 90s, there was the O.J. Simpson trial. They called it the trial of the century, another sensational case here in the U.S. Can you frame how people in China view this? Is it the same sort of thing, or is this case dragged on for so long that perhaps there isn't as much interest?
Well, certainly that it's one of the largest trial in China. People often compare with this one to 30-some years ago, the trial of the Gang of Four, and to a certain extent that you see the similarities. But on the other hand, the society has changed over the past 3 decades, and there are more information going on. There's a rise of middle class. There's also legal professions become more and more independent. At the same time, the social media play a very, very important role. So in many ways that you see the similarity, but also profound differences. I think it's still too early to see the real significance of this case and also this trial. This reminds me when Bo Xilai was asked, what do you think of the French Revolution? He said it's too early to say. For this case, certainly the implication, the impact, is still not entirely clear.
You can catch part 2 of my interview.